Habakkuk 2, starting in verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set upon my tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahawah answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Call halal Yahawah Yahawashi, BAHASHAM Wakakudash. Double honors unto the apostles, double honors unto the elder bishops. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so, now more so than ever. To the scattered elect that are scattered around the four corners of the earth, that be like unto the speckled bird, among the heathen that look like the heathens. And to the Yahawah that are listening and learning, to you, I say shalom. This is your brother Malcolm from the branch of the Greatmillstone here in Chicago, coming at you with another lesson in truth. And you're looking at, this is John Williams, and this video is called The Unthinkable is About to Happen, Deleting Soon. All right? The unthinkable is about to happen, deleting soon. And that's this is John Williams' channel on YouTube. You can just put in, this is John Williams, and all his videos will pop up. So please don't put in the comment board, what's the name of the video and this, that, and the other. And Jake is so lazy, man. We do so much for you, and it's never enough, you know. For some of you, that is. Yeah, he's gonna say some real stuff in his video, so I'm just gonna let him speak, all right, and bring out a couple more scriptures. So let's go with it. Shalom.
John here. The next 6 months, I believe the unthinkable is about to happen. There's 5 catalysts that are...
I will say this, Salakia. I will say this. He's right. In the next 6 months, a lot is going to happen, but it's actually not going to take 6 months. You're going to see some major things and some scary things, some horrible things by summer's end and going into the fall. By 6 months, we could be in full-blown apocalyptic lockdowns, people being put into concentration camps. That's how serious this situation is right now. All right? And I'll get to that after you finish speaking.
All merging at the same time that I believe is going to be it's unthinkable. It's going to be unreal. And one of these was stated by a gentleman named David Friedberg. You probably have heard of him. He's with Chamath Palihapitiya and David Sachs. They have a TikTok and a YouTube channel called All In Talk, I believe is their TikTok. And he is much more educated on the food production and how the world works from like an agricultural point of view. I'm going to share this video with you, just kind of some information, a little backstory on him, and then I'm going to share 4 other points that are all coming to a head at the same time. So, without further ado, smash that like button. YouTube's going to share this content, educate more people about what's really going on. David Friedberg is the founder and CEO of Production Board, a holding company established to solve the most fundamental problems that affect our planet by reimagining global systems of production across food, agricultural, biomanufacturing, human health, and the broader life science. And he sold his company called Climate Corporation to Monsanto for $1 billion in 2013. So he can provide a lot of value, and he's going to do so right here.
About 15% of the world's calories come from wheat. About a third of that wheat comes from Russia, Ukraine. Russia has banned export of wheat. The wheat spring planting season is like now, this week. And there's not a lot of planting going on. So not only is the current wheat supply in Russia, Ukraine blocked up and cannot make its way to countries in Africa and elsewhere, but the future planting season is now significantly at risk. And again, that's 15% of global calories. And just to take a step back, the whole planet Earth operates on a 90-day food supply. Once we stop making food, humans run out of food in 90 days. And that's not just linearly across all nations. What happens is the most vulnerable nations lose their food supply first, and the richer nations buy that food supply to secure their population calories. And so you very quickly see a bifurcation happen where suddenly famine is a real risk. And we already have about 800 million people on Earth that are subsisting on below 1,200 calories a day. So this very quickly tips the bucket in a significant way in a number of countries that's going to be really awful.
That video went viral on TikTok.
So yeah, that was very serious. And for people who may not understand or know nutritionally, everybody's supposed to have, adults anyway, you know, a teenager is an adult, a young adult, is supposed to have a minimum 2,000 calories a day just for your body to operate and function, for all your organs and everything to function. And most people, some people have that, some people don't. But what he was saying was that a big portion of the world is operating on 1,200. So there's a big lack. All right. And then, and in America, the obesity is a disease within itself because of the diet here. So most people are getting way more calories than what they should, but most of those calories are junk calories. So it's very few people that's actually getting, you know, getting what they're supposed to get as far as health is concerned. But we got another issue to worry about, because outside of health issues, you have the meeting of the WHO in Donbass over the next couple days. All it started on the 22nd, was what, a day ago, up until the 28th. And there's going to be some significant things that happen in and around the world as a result of this. So I'm going to find this quick TikTok video where the dude is talking about it. Make sure I get the right one. Oh, here we go. And it's called Coincidence. It's on TikTok, and it's called Coincidence Part 1. All right.
Let's talk about the Buffalo shooting again. Now, I'm going to point out coincidences. These are not conspiracies. So a lot of people was in my comments and making videos telling me he was not the first person to create a water power engine. And they're 100% right. He's also not the first person that ever tried to patent the idea as well. So, coincidence number 1. Everybody that made a water power engine is doing fine. Everybody that tried to patent one has passed away. Could it be a curse, or could it be something else? I'm going to leave that up to you. Now, it's okay.
If you threaten billion-dollar, trillion-dollar companies with new technology which would make their profits go to zero, yeah, you're a threat. Just saying.
Okay for you to make a water power engine, but it seemed like it's not okay for you to try to make it out of a business. A lot of businesses that make engines see him as a threat. And everybody know, once you become a threat, you become an enemy. This young man made TVs work off of frequency waves and got invited to the United States, and something happened to him. He said he was healing everybody.
Dr. Sebi was healing AIDS victims, syphilis and herpes, things that they tell you medically there's no cure for. Now, and when he said he's healing everything, and he was, and they'll tell you you'll see the commercials that there's no cure for HIV, and you'll hear them say it. This man went to court and proved in court, all right, that he had cured the things that they said were incurable. But he's dead now, and all that knowledge pretty much died with him for the most part. All right. But let me try to find, Salakia, this next video, because now I'm going into my TikToks. This is my TikTok corner stuff that I hold on to. But it's kind of blending today. Tell me I didn't save it. I didn't like it. Well, the Spirit didn't want it to come out. So I must not have hit the like on that one. All right, probably would have got me deleted anyway, or got me a strike or something. So, but yeah, so you got the WHO going on over there, and what they want to do is they want to put the WHO wants to put Bill Gates in charge. So the WHO is going to be basically be over everything here in America, over the whole world, in the Western world, in the event of medical emergency and things like that, the WHO will have immediate powers. So what that really means in a nutshell, just in plain layman terms, is that that's the end of the Constitution. You will have no more rights. So if they can do whatever they decide they want to do with you. And a lot of people are protesting that right now. And here's the sentiment of a lot of people. Right, then I have another video where Bill Gates is shocked that people are talking about him and Dr. Fauci, you know, and that they're menaces to society and this, that, and the other. And he can't understand why people just aren't loving them and accepting them as the heroes and whatever. But, you know, want to keep it, don't want to really talk about them too much because it's certain, you can expose Esau all day, but it's certain things you expose that they really get sensitive about. And this whole medical thing being that their whole NWO is banked upon, you know, certain falsehoods and lies. You can't speak about too many things. But we're going to jump now to the 11-minute mark of this video and bring out a couple more scriptures and get ready to wrap it up.
Interest rate after 6 rate hikes, it's increased about $638 or $640 just in monthly payments. So you have that, plus rising insurance costs, right? Plus this inflationary tax that they're claiming right now is costing Americans an average of $300 per month. So if you look at, you know, things across the board, I don't see how this is sustainable. I don't see how it's sustainable.
It's not.
I believe that smart investors right now are hoarding cash because cash is going to be, you know, something that you're really going to want to have in an inflationary environment where you're going to want to be able to go out there and buy items. You know, you might not.
And there's some people that just don't have it. They just don't have it. He's even going to say that it's just save money and move back home. Which you almost laugh because the whole American dream is to leave your homestead and develop your own.
It's going to be all cash, but you're going to want to have money. You're not going to want to be in the market fully. And then if the market dumps, then you have no ability to, you know, retrieve that capital. So you're going to want to have some working capital. You're going to want to take custodial ownership of items that are going to store value, control value, and maintain value. And you're going to want to have items that you're going to need because, you know, you might not be able to get them in 6 months or maybe even sooner. But we are stepping into this.
So he just dropped the golden nugget there. So basically, if you just went out and bought a bunch of items that are going to be the things that people are going to need, like if you went out and bought a whole bunch of tampons, you know, some baby wipes, if you went out and bought lighters, even for on a wicked side, if you just went out and bought a whole bunch of cigarettes, you know, you'd be able to profit off that because those things are going to be unavailable. And man, these smokers are going to be a threat to society, man. Yeah, because they can't get that nicotine, you know, on a regular basis, these people, and I say warn to you people who haven't broken that you know, who got that tobacco demon on you, you know, that Newport demon, because when you can't get it, you're not going to be able to get it. Like I said, and the people who have it are going to have power over people. There's going to be women who are going to actually allow their bodies to be abused just for cigarettes. That's how bad it's going to be. Here's proof of here's a proof of it. I'll give you some proof right here.
Guys, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I literally am trying to fight so hard to just keep going, and I don't know why. I really don't know why.
She may kill herself soon.
I don't, okay? I don't know why. I'm back to living in my car. My trunk is full.
Ain't that America?
I just need to get out of here. Like, I seriously need to get out of here. If anybody can help me get out of Ohio with, like, a job or something, like, please, I'm literally such a hard worker. Like, people are just so fucked up. I just seriously need somebody, like, anyone, if you have a job anywhere and I can get there, I will come. I will literally come right now.
Yeah, she's probably not paying for a car. All right, she's living in it. You know, unless a car is paid for, she's probably at college educated. And if she does have any addictions, those addictions will be exploited by wicked people. So like she said, people are fucked up. All right, but let's continue on.
Unique transition. This society, everything's going to get very interesting. That's why my advice right now for people that are, let's say, making an average salary is that we should all be understanding where things are going to go. And if you are in a place where inflation's really hurting and you're paying, it's costing you 20 or 30% more for items, what you need to realize, what everyone needs to realize, is that the only option is to either go out there and start a business or to fix your housing costs, to get those costs under control, maybe even pull back a little bit on the lifestyle, move back with the parents if need be, or rent out a couch, do something.
So what he just said, for some people, just quite frankly impossible, especially if they got children or mouths to feed. They can't fix it. It's a hopeless situation, man. See, John Williams makes very good videos, but look, man, he doesn't realize how close he is to the girl living in a car. He steps away from that. All right, he himself. Because earlier in this video, he was talking about people that's making $150,000 are struggling, and that's not enough money either. So it's rough out there, and only the people who are making maybe $300,000 and up are actually okay. The inflation and all that's not bothering her, it's bothering them, but it's not, killing them the same way it's killing everyone else. And all that what? And then you got this thing with the WHO. And it's just going to show you that this man is not fit to rule, and his wine, his ways that he tries to. Matter of fact, let's go back to Habakkuk. This is Habakkuk 2:4, and it reads, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith." So this man is pompous and high on himself, but he's not upright. He's not a righteous man. And the just are going to live by faith. And the Lord said that his servants shall eat. So a lot of these people who have a lot, they're going to have nothing, man. Everything they've collected up is going to be for the Lord's elect. Verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, the pushing and selling of medical stuff and other stuff, He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. He would spreading his democracy. Grenade, spreading it around the world. All right, because wherever he spreads democracy, it destroys nations, it destroys families, destroys the family structure, and it pushes, alphabet lifestyle on its kindergartens. Got a couple videos about that too. All right, it says, he also to transgressive by wine, his philosophies. He is a proud man, neither keeping at home. He's always sending his military in to confiscate the resources of other nations or other people, all right? Or if someone designs a engine, that can run on water, that's a big threat to these multi-billion-dollar corporations. So, hypothetically, you could eliminate that person and then shoot a bunch of other people, eliminate them as well, and kill two birds with two stones. Because now you could also say, well, guns are a problem, and and you could possibly say that we need to get rid of the rights to bear arms and that whole sort of thing. So you knock out two birds with one stone. But that would never happen. And it says, his desires as hell, he is as hell, and he is as death. All right, because it does. His desires, he brings hell upon people. Hell is conditions. All right, and he brings a lot of death. And he cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto himself all people. So he wants to bring all people together, a one world order, but with him in charge. Yeah, we're all one now. We're all, but I'm in charge. You do what I say, though. That's literally what they're trying to do. And it says, shall not they rise up suddenly that shall bite thee and awake and shall vex thee, and thou shalt be booties unto them. So it's all gonna fall apart, and the whole world is gonna rise up against them. It's prophesied to happen. All right, and it's going to happen. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises, all honor and glory unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM Rakakwadash, Wa Abba Babal Kwam Yasharala Shalom.